What's cooking, beautiful people? Welcome back to another video. Holy shit, what has happened? Why are we pumping? Why have we gone from all the way down here all the way to here? And why has in the last 3 hours Ethereum pumped from, you see here candle close, Ethereum pumped from 4,200 to almost hitting right back up to here at a new high, previous high. What's going on? Well, Powell today at 3 o'clock came out with some very, very positive news. So this was the summary. So Powell, he warned of a mounting job risk, signaling a possible September rate cut because he said, because of all these job risks, it may warrant a reaction on our part, but the reaction that you have is cutting rates. So very, very positive. Powell notes the rising stress to the labor market, which there you go. And Empower expects tariff-driven inflation pressures to be temporary, which is also good because it's like, oh, it's just going up now, but and in the long run we won't feel the any inflation, so we'll be fine. And that also means that if there's not inflation, then he can cut the rates. As in, he's like, okay, it's short-term inflation, because if this was expected to be long-term inflation, that they wouldn't cut the rates, because high inflation means that there's no good reason for them to cut rates. Or an inflation that is momentary is positive because it means that we're going to go back to low inflation. Well, that's what he thinks, and so he can cut rates, which is positive because that means that there's more money going into the market. And then Powell says that shifting balance of risks could justify a policy shift, which that is what we really like. So very, very bullish. As you can see, I mean, right, how far Ethereum's gone. And so I had marked out here, I don't know if I drew it, no, whatever. I had marked out this here, head and shoulders pattern, and I wanted to make a video, but I didn't manage because I just was very occupied today. And so this bigger thing that I drew that's not yet actually completed is what I think might happen, because as you can see here, right, where price likes to go, where there's liquidity, where there's resistance, and where there's support, right? That's where price likes to go. So as you can see, there's support, there's resistance at this level, but there's a strong amount of support right here, because Ethereum, you can see here, it came and it hit here, hit again, goes up, goes down, comes back up, same level, goes down, comes back up, same level, goes down, comes back up, same level, goes down, comes back up again, same level, goes down, and then breaks through, right? So what I hope is going to happen is that we're going to have some sort of little correction downwards, and then I'm going to be adding a lot more money into the trade that I'm currently in, and then we're just going to keep on skyrocketing. Or it just skyrockets and we're happy and I'll add money at a different level. So we'll see. Let's take a quick look at the account. So massively pumping, right? I mean, my Ethereum trade, so I took partial profits around the 600 and something mark, because that was the target of this smaller time frame head and shoulders pattern. The higher target pattern target is 5,100, just because, bull flag, right? So if you follow from here, pull, bull flag, and then breaks out. So this is the target. So now that's where I'm going to be. I'm not going to touch the trade anymore. What I am going to do, so two things. I'm going to open another account on Weex so I can intraday trading, and then get bigger positions on this account so that I can build huge positions, long-term positions on this account, and then do smaller positions, but intraday trading, and not keep it long-term. So yeah, beautifully pumping the Ethereum trade, and I've already taken some profits, and then just the account pumping up. And also I forgot to mention yesterday, which I'll show you in a second why, but I also bought some Tesla, which is why, because if you do the math, I was at like 200 and something, and then you take off the 30, the 32 it was, I can't remember, the 32, then, that's not equal to 100, and I don't know what we were yesterday. So there you go. I also took out some money to invest in Tesla, which I'll tell you why in a second. But so this is just fucking beautiful, y'all. Now let's take a quick look. I had closed my GBP trade because of volatility, and I reopened one now at this mark, or no, somewhere here, somewhere in this zone. I reopened it, and then I'm gonna, because I think, well, actually, I mean, it doesn't actually make sense, because if you think about it, rate cuts means that the GBP, whatever. You know what, we'll see. If I lose money on it, it is what it is, but I still think that this is a mega downward. I mean, this is uptrend, but if you look on the weekly, right, the weekly, you know, bigger time frame, bigger strength, this is a downtrend. We went from an uptrend, and then now we went from a downtrend into a downtrend. I mean, so we'll have to see. We'll have to see if there's a reason. And as you can see, the reason why is we came in here, we hit a liquidity, big orders got filled, and that just shot the market downwards. So there you go. And so reason why, sorry, we bought it, well, I bought into Tesla, was because so you can see Tesla does its thing, whatever. And then here we have a bit of a symmetrical, first of all, symmetrical triangle, which is bullish, and I mean, kind of a bull flag pattern. So it will either break out. So this will be my first take profit, 380. And then my second take profit is you do this, base of the triangle. Oh, crap. There you go. Base of the triangle to the breakout, 425. So those are going to be my two take profits on Tesla. No futures, no leveraging, no nothing. Just buying and holding until. So there you go. And yeah, that's pretty much it for today, y'all. I'll make sure, because, you know, half of the point is I tell you where I'm going to take my trade before I take it, and not just like, oh yeah, I have the trade open, haha. So I'll make sure now with the new account that I'm going to open to, since it will be intra trading, to post that, you know. And actually also I just realized, you know, I was telling you here, you know, zone of resistance, but actually here as well, right? Came here, hit, goes back down, hit, goes back down, hit, goes back down, and then breaks out. So this should be an actual, like a very strong, this resistance here, like the fact that we've broken that should actually mean pretty strong push. But if it's not, as I said, pulls back, I'm going to add, I'm hoping for it, the best case scenario for it to pull back to would be here. But really, it might actually just pull back now that it's gone so far. Might pull back to this zone of resistance, because you see that there's, you know, previous zone of liquidity, or here, or if it goes even higher, it might be at this level. I don't know. I have a policy which is let your runners run, and right now it's fucking running. I mean, 600%. So fucking crazy. We'd love to see it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Don't forget, nothing said in these videos is financial advice. And if you want to join on the journey from 0 to 1 million, then make sure to like, subscribe, and put the post